Good morning, everybody. Mike Vacchi, Princetontrader.com, here with your Wednesday market webcast. All right, so daily chart, and we continue to climb the continuation chart, upper band, new continuation highs, 48, 24, 25. So the cash high is still off in the distance a bit. What I will say is that if you look out over the years, when either the futures or the cash makes a new all-time high, the other tends to follow. Now, you can take that for what it's worth. Doesn't have to be immediate, but typically over time, they will grind the other one up to the point where, you've achieved highs in both. Maybe when they get up there, they're out of gas or not. That's for another day. But what I will say is when you are making new all-time highs in the futures, you tend to also end up making new all-time highs in the cash and vice versa. That's the way it's typically gone over the years. If we look purely at at March, I got December on the brain like everybody else. It's still a band ride. It's still failing to even give a glance at a weekly pivot. So, you've got an uptrending market here, and the tendency, we've been going up a little, we've been going up, 5, 6, 7 sessions now. But the tendency typically in this area is you go, it broke out, we're overbought. Look out. This is not sustainable. This is, it is. And it has been because you came out of all this compression, expansion. And these upper band rides, when they get going, will go a lot further and a lot longer than anybody consistently coming in every day and fighting them short is, wants or is able to hang. Don't fight price. The last 6, 7, 8 sessions have been a fantastic opportunity to fight price. And if you're frustrated, it's because you're trying to bang a square peg into a round hole. So how about we stop doing that? We talked on Monday about the key to the week for the bulls was going to be, can they start printing stuff with 48s on it? And if they can print stuff with 48s on it, can they turn it into support and become comfortable trading 48s? The first day of that really is today. So they converted 4800s in a meaningful way yesterday. They go up, they do highs in the last hour and a half of the day. The afternoon was really a grind. Then they go print that 48.24 quarter overnight. Now we brought it back into 48.09. So the key for today is if we get a retest of the roundie, is that going to go support? Which goes back to my point from Monday. If yes, then I would expect more directional pricing the rest of the week. If not, then you have to say to yourself, okay, are we going to get back into some of these, consolidation type areas from late last week? Are we going to revisit the 9-day over the course of time? It's not that far down, but I am telling you, and you can look on a 5-minute chart, look on a 1-minute regular session chart. When they bring these things in, it is defended. And it doesn't rip to new highs. It'll whip back, grind, and then bleed up a little bit here and a little bit there, which is hard to trade in a risk-reward way that works. You end up sitting out more than you want, but it's better than taking 3, 5, 7, 8 entries or completely expanding your risk and blowing out any risk-reward ratio that makes it worth even sitting at your desk. So be careful. Numbers for today, you got Madonna 48.11, you've got volume-weighted average prices at 48.15, hourly mid-band 48.17. So I'll be curious, let's zoom this in one. I'll be curious if on a test of 17, that holds in today as a high. If it does, that's a ticket back to 4,800. So the bears have a little bit of an opportunity today, whereas the last two opens have just been buy it and go. Bulls don't need to do much today. They've made a higher high. I understand it's in Globex, but it's not 1975. It's This is a 24-hour market. The bulls don't need to do anything more today on the upside. What they do need to do is defend the rounding. All right, that's all I got. Everybody have a fantastic day. Be safe, be healthy, take care, trade them well. Talk to you tomorrow. Follow us over on Twitter, Instagram, and Snapchat at Princetontrader. Check us out on Facebook and join us for a free trial at www.princetontrader.com. Trade them well.